Right, welcome back to Amped with me, Johnny Doom, and I'm joined on the sofa by the Survival Code. Well, you have got names. Introduce yourself.
We do. I'm Tom. I'm the drummer.
Yeah.
I'm Gary. I play guitar and I sing. So.
Right. Nice to meet you.
And there is other people, but they just aren't here today, so they couldn't make it.
Is there two other people?
No, there's at least one other. One other guy.
But yeah, I played one of your tracks on my radio show. I think it was kind of sent over to me, and it kind of reminded me of a few different things. Biffy Clyro, a little bit of
definitely,
influence,
100%, yeah.
influence in there. But yeah, tell people who don't know Survival Code how you got together, when you met, where you're based, all that kind of stuff.
Great, yeah, no problem. We got going probably in about 2011 when I moved to the UK from Ireland pretty much. Mm-hmm. And I thought I was a drummer back in the day, and I figured I wanted to get out from behind the old skins and try myself at the front of stage. And I pretty much came to town and put a CD together and met Tom, who was the drummer. And we got going from there pretty much. It was a slow start originally, like all things projects, you know yourself. It just people find the right balance, the right blend.
Yeah.
And we from 2012 when we got going properly, we got an album going from then to now. So we've got an album out, an EP since then. And
so you started writing straight away.
Very much, yeah.
And had you got an idea of what you wanted to do anyway, or did it just come together?
Yeah, to be honest, we thought we wanted to be quite pop punky originally.
Yeah.
The original EP we made, which put the band together, was quite, it had poppy choruses. It wasn't too riff based, but it was, still edgy enough to draw attention with that kind of crowd too. So, but with time,
we did. We just needed a bit more balls.
Yeah. To be honest, we did.
Also, I think the problem with pop punk a little bit is age as well. It's good to do when you're really young, but not so much.
There's only so long you can whine for. It's not offensive pop punk. Pop punk's brilliant.
No, it is.
And as you said, you went straight for an album. But the new EP, it's called Broken Strings, isn't it? Yeah. So is that kind of a progression from the album?
Definitely. Like, to be honest, the way it kind of worked out was the tale from the album went kind of crazy, kind of skew ways, in a kind of weird tale of people we met. So it kind of went, the album was amazing. We had a great producer and some great team to put that out and together. Mm-hmm. We wrote the album as a three-piece. It was a bassist, me and Tom. But at the same time, we wrote as a sound of four. So an extra guitar piece, loads of extra vocals. And when we recorded the album, we got another guy involved in the band, and we released it as a four-piece. Yeah. And that guy was in our first two videos on the album. But then he ended up having trouble in his life, had to go into rehab, and that kind of broke down. So we just figured...
We've all been there.
Exactly.
It's been the most rock and roll point of our career.
That guy, good man. Tip of the cap.
Thank you.
So look, we had to go back to square one and kind of reconfigure our sound. Even though the album was a four-piece, we got to sound big as a three. So that's why we sound kind of more realistic now, to be honest. We're kind of stripped down to a three-piece. We get what we're about. And
we've needed to play something that's a bit more honest. So I think we're kind of on that path.
So can people get hold of Broken Strings, the EP now? Is it out there in the world?
It's out in 2 weeks, 3 weeks now, November 14th.
Okay.
But the track itself is out. The single was out like 2 weeks ago, but it's out in 2 weeks pretty much.
And gigs-wise as well. I mean, have things been going okay gigs-wise?
Yeah, not bad. At the same degree, we had a manager last year who we hired to get us on the festivals and a couple of things to plan our year. And conveniently and fantastically, he disappeared off the face of the earth, which is great. Not gone, he's gone. He doesn't exist anymore. And even better, he gave us no results. So that was really good as well.
Right, okay.
We played catch up with the year. We've made the best of it. We've done pretty well. Like we had from release in, let's say we're planning to release September, about 10 gigs up to Christmas. So we're happy enough. We're off to Dublin on Thursday for 2 shows in Dublin. So it's not so bad, as well as 4 more shows in London before the end of the year. So.
Yeah, I mean, London must be quite hard. There's a lot of bands down there. It's a big place. You've got to try and make an impact.
Big time.
But there is still some nice venues out there and some smaller venues.
There's some lovely venues, yeah. There's a lot of lovely people. They just hide away. You got to go see them.
Have you played up here yet in the Midlands?
No, not really. Not enough. We're useless. We really haven't travelled enough. We're trying our best to organise a tour for next year, and we're having an album booked in next February with the producer Simon Effamy next. He's trying to get it properly going. He was a nice mixture in his background of kind of pop and metal, so with Napalm Death and the Wonder stuff and everything in between. So that's the aim. And to be honest, the idea was this year to do an album, mate, to be honest, but just the way the year went, the way people went in our lives, and even furthermore, the bassist on the CD, he was meant to be he left the band pretty much about 2 months ago because he joined the band Total Chaos. So now he's touring with them now in the States. So we've made it happen. We've got a new bassist on the side, we've got another guy. That's why he couldn't be here. here. But he's an absolute gent, and we're kind of back up and running seamlessly, just about from the outside. But yeah.
So even when the odds are against you, you're still kind of
we're clinging on,
keeping it solid.
And it's coming out in the music as well. Thanks.
So again, I mean, like I talk about this with bands anyway, but you said you used management. You're using PR company at the moment as well, but do you think it's just pot luck whether you get a good one in some way?
I think for us, we've been trying really damn hard at it for enough time, and we've used a lot of people, and people come recommended, and we've got no results, and people come recommended, and they've totally screwed us over.
Yeah.
And then a few people every now and then just come through, and we love them, and they're amazing, and we'll grab onto them and won't let them go. But I think there's definitely a bit of luck. There's a big bit of luck. There's quite a lot of money, and you have to decide: am I in this for what I really want to do?
Definitely. But I suppose like any industry too, you're going to meet 70% of people just going through the motions, and that's fine. Like everyone's just doing their thing. But I suppose in a project like this, in the macro world of music we face, of guitar music's hard to sell. You need someone thinking outside the box, being creative in every aspect of what you're doing, whether it's PR, management, plugger, everything. And no one's going to get all of it. You just have to hope you get enough of it to get seen. That's kind of what we suppose. So it is a bit of pot luck, because the blend is everything, right?
But it's balancing that with making sure that you still love it enough to keep your stuff going. Otherwise, what's the point?
Well, it's all about the gigs, isn't it? At the end of the day, getting out there, and that's when you get the real buzz, and that's kind of keeps you all going. We're gonna watch a video.
Lovely.
Tell us about that. Who did you hook up with?
Just the company we used was Epic Video, based in London, and they were really helpful with us because again, that was the moment we had our changeover. So our bassist was like leaving on that month, so we didn't actually. That's hence there being two of us in the video. Hence you're not being sure whether there was two or three of us in the video. Anyway, fair question. But ultimately, the video was made. It features superheroes, and it's got a cool buzz about it, and the song's a bit of energy in it. So I think it matches the song. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, enjoy the video.
Well, we're going to watch that in a sec. What's next for you then? Are you just going to carry on and kind of get out there and play those songs for the EP?
we've got a few gigs coming up this year. We're playing the New Cross in end of November, and then in Worthing Bar 42 with a good band called Alternate Function. We're also playing where is it? Somewhere in darkest Surrey.
Yes, Surrey. Check out Facebook.
And then Tooting Tram and Social. So just a few little fun venues, and then the EP comes out after Christmas. And
our EP comes in November 14th, and our next single comes out. I know the dates, it's fine. Our next single's out in January, called One.
Someone's on the ball. Well, thanks for coming in, guys. It's been a pleasure, and good luck with everything. So what's the track we're going to watch now?
Broken Strings.
Broken Strings. So this is the lead single from the Broken Strings EP, right now on Amped. And thank you, The Survival Code.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Got better